Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Cornmoon Tarot. You can call me Moon. Welcome. So today we're going to do a reading on what are the good things that people are saying behind your back. So yeah, we have 3 groups to choose from. Just want to say I've been having the case of the Mondays for about a month, and by that I mean I have experienced burnout, and that's okay. That's fine. But here we are, we're back and better than ever, and thank you. Hello to my returning viewers and hello to my new subscribers. So let's get started. We have 3 pictures to choose from right here. Whatever you feel most drawn to. You could also pause the video if you'd like. And then we have our tarot decks to choose from, which this is group number 1's for the Fairy Folk Tarot. Okay, and then this is group number 2's for the Fairy Lights Tarot. I need to get one more fairy deck because I was trying to look for one and I'm like, you know what, Meryl Streep is close enough, baby. This is group number 3's Meryl Streep, the Meryl Tarot. Meryl Tarot. That's crazy. So yeah, and also I'm gonna be showing my hands. We're gonna be doing some oracle decks and tarot along with this, so let me know if you guys like that. My angel channel does this and I like their setup, so if you're watching this, I love you, and check out their channel if you haven't. We have been collabing since the beginning of my channel, and they've been a source of inspiration for me. So anyways, let's get started on your reading, my lovely viewers. And yeah, I'll see you there. Okay, bye. Hello, my group number 1's. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the first picture in the thumbnail or the Fairy Folk Tarot, you have come to the right place. Welcome. So I already shuffled your oracle decks for you, and I got your tarot deck here ready to go. So we're just going to lay out the oracle decks that I got for you as to what people are basically saying, the good things that people are saying about you behind your back. Also, let me know if you like this layout, if you want. And yeah, let's get started, besties. Okay, so we have the Frog. We have God of Reflections. The qualities you see in others are simply your own reflection. We have Give and Take. We have 7th chakra, Archangel Uriel. 4th chakra, Archangel Raphael. Walking Away, and Anxiety. So we're just going to put those all together. And then we have Shadow Work and Inner Child. Okay. And then we are going to pull tarot decks. Okay, so what are the good things people are saying behind my group number 1's back? The moon. The moon is such your card, man. Okay, at the bottom of the deck, for this one, we got Goddess of the Moon as well. So very interesting. Some of you guys may be Cancers, but if not, doesn't matter. What are the good things people are saying behind group number 1's, my collective's backs? Okay. Good things that people are saying. We need 3 more cards, please. So we have the 5 of Swords. Interesting. We have the Death card. One more. Ooh, just one. Just one will be fine. One will be enough. One more card for my group number 1's. Good things that people are saying behind their backs. So I don't know. The Lovers. Wow. 3 major arcanas. So I don't know if you went through some sort of heartbreak or some sort of thing that wasn't just a heartbreak, but something hard to get through. And the Wheel of Fortune. Wow. I really do feel like the good things that people are saying behind your back has to do with your transformation and growth, and has to do with who you've become today, who you allow yourself to become, how you overcome challenges, and how you allow yourself to shed the skin that you need to. Especially like you being so humble about maybe giving to others, or seeing the reflection of yourself. There's 2 things about reflection here, which is super interesting. And I just think that people are really recognizing you for your ability to choose yourself and to choose the people that you love and to stand up for others. And it's almost like, even look at this whether you're a man or woman or whatever you identify with, I picture this person as you, and this person, this man right here, as someone who's like with you, and they look like they're contemplating when they look down, even when they're with you. So it's almost like when people are around you, they really think like, wow, this person has grown so much, or wow, this person is really amazing. How they think, who they are, their nature, their loving heart is truly indescribable. And you have that nature about you, and it's very beautiful. And the moon is, when we think of the moon, we think of something as mysterious, hidden, something to not really be understood. And I think there's this air of mystery around you. And when it comes to mystery, you almost seem like you are willing to open up, though, whether it be being stubborn. And I think the good thing about this is that it's kind of lovable, like your stubborn nature, or you kind of having this wittiness about you, who you are. It's like you eventually open up. And I also think that you might be competitive sometimes when you want to be, and it's pretty funny. Like, I think it's pretty entertaining because this baby is being depicted here, and it makes me feel like it's someone who likes to have fun and be competitive and win, and it's pretty charming. But yeah, the death card right here, I just want to say, Scorpio, Gemini, it's pretty transformative, and especially with the shadow work and the inner child right here, it just shows that you aren't afraid to own up to shit, to own up to things that you aren't, even if you're embarrassed, because we are human and we make mistakes, you're like, you know what, yeah, I did that, yep, got it, let's move on. You're also not afraid to stand up for someone who might be smaller than you, or who might not have much privilege as you do. You're someone who's very protective and very attractive. I think your qualities make you very attractive. Yeah. And I don't know what you've been through. I think the fact that you had to defend yourself in certain situations, especially when you had to walk away from things, like walking away and having anxiety, you know how to push past that anxiety. And I think that your inner reflection through your heart and through you healing helps you and guides you to where you need to be. I think people understand that you allow yourself to be led by the heart and be led by your intuition, like the mind, even if things are unsure, even if things seem to be scary, like you don't know what to do, you really pull it off at the end of the day. And you're just seen as someone who's very loving and someone who speaks through experience. I also think that you teach other people. You also give other people, I heard, give other people the benefit of the doubt, which is amazing. Like, you're able to really understand others, even if they are different, even if they are perceived as misunderstood. You're like, you know what? I understand how it is to be misunderstood, so I'm going to go ahead and see who they truly are, instead of just looking at the surface level of things. You're willing to open up your heart and share space. It's kind of like when, I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but on the bus when Forrest Gump was trying to find a seat, and Jenny's like, you can sit here if you want to. She's kind of like, all the other kids are like, nope, seat's taken, you're not sitting next to me. And she's like, you seem chill, let's hang out. You have that vibe of Jenny. And you also, now that we're talking about Jenny from Forrest Gump, you also may have been someone who really dealt with a hard past, really dealt with either family, friends, or just experiences in relationships that weren't very much catering towards you. But the thing is, that kind of leads me towards the will, and the Five of Cups, disappointment, is that whatever you receive, you will take, and you will make something out of it. Just like the Death card, I think these two really go hand in hand with you, is that you transform any situation that you have. And this anxiety that you have, it's like, you know how to use your tools to work past that. And these are the things that people are saying, the good things that people are saying behind your back. And if you really resonate with this in your life, things that you've been through, then this is your reading, and there's no need to doubt that. I know I didn't do an energy check in this video, but I hope that you know that you could trust that this is who you are. There's a part of you inside that really wants to be listened to, that really wants to thank you for the things that you did for them, especially your anxiety, your unsureness. You listen to your anxiety. Like, what do I need to help myself? I really want to understand what this is. What is this spirit? The God of reflections. The quality you see in others are simply your own reflection. I'm getting the movie Mulan, obviously. I feel like you are this sort of guiding light for other people to see themselves truly. I think that you are a great complimenter. You compliment others and make them feel seen. Like, you show up for people and you remind them, like, hey, you can do this too. Like, just because I do this doesn't mean you can't. Just because I get praise or like I get attention for this doesn't mean you can't as well. You make sure that other people really feel seen. And also, people say that people also say that you really, you don't really get jealous often. Like, if you do, then it's like, it's your own inner thing that you work through. But truly, it's like you really reflect on things that you feel like you are against. And you're like, why am I against this? Why do I feel weird with this? You definitely question yourself, and you allow others to question themselves too. You know what I'm saying? You allow others to be like, oh, maybe I should look inward myself. And you are this source of hydration for other people, especially when they have been feeling like they're in a desert for many years. You seem to be like a relief for others. You seem to be someone with good luck on their shoulders to get everybody's lives moving, to make them feel like there are good people in the world, to make them feel seen, heard, understood. And you do bring this sense of truth and justice to everybody's lives. And you encourage other people to walk away from bad situations that don't serve them, especially if they're confused or their thoughts are muddled. And you leave people laughing. You leave people like realizing the irony or the non-seriousness of life sometimes. Like, sometimes we just need to rest. And I think people really look up to the fact that you know how to take care of yourself and be there for yourself and others. Because maybe you're used to some people putting yourself on a pedestal. Maybe you're also very humble too, so that allows people not to take you, like, put you on a pedestal or take you too serious. What is the moon? Clarify the moon. Clarify the moon, please, for group number ones. What are the good things people are saying behind their backs? The Two of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. I really don't think that you make things look easy. I think the good things that people are saying behind your backs is that you don't really show a lot of your cards, and you're really good at working inward. You're better at working independently, I would say. The Queen of Cups. Yeah, you go by your intuition, your feelings, your emotions, and you're good at acting on sight. Like, if you need a task at hand and you need to work on it alone, you're good at that. I think that other people, if other people don't really know how to work together either, you can work well and you could figure out a solution for them. You'll say, okay, no, I got this. And then you get in your corner and you're like, this is the solution I have. You're just really good at making other people's lives easier, I heard. Especially with the moon card when things look confusing. Let's see, what is the Two of Pentacles, please, in reverse? Clarify. Can you clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Can you clarify the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Maybe when you're new at something, it seems like you're really good at proving yourself. What is the Two of Pentacles in reverse? Yeah, the Seven of Cups right here. So, I think that you're really good at getting what you want as well. I don't know if I'm repeating the same words. I haven't really been keeping track of that. The Queen of Swords. Wow. Yeah, your intelligence, your need to adapt to different situations and different people are really good. Especially, I think you inspire other people to dream. Inspire other people to get outside of their box and get outside of their daily life of work and play and say, there's more things to just working and playing. It's like you open a Pandora's box of different possibilities, and people can't put that box away because now it's open and they're like, oh crap, they made me view life in a different way, and now I can't see it any differently. Yeah, there's something here about even when people are disheveled or people try to get one over you, you're very good at calling that out and saying that you don't want that in your space, especially if it's not aligned with you. Like, you're okay with being called out yourself, but you also allow yourself to call other people out when they're messing with you. It's like that energy is not allowed here. Yeah. I really do think that there's this difference to you that other people don't see a lot. Well, good for you, dude. Honestly, I really don't see a lot of people like this either. So keep being you and keep showing that there's more to life than just working and playing and your simple routines. There is adventure. I heard adventure is out there from the movie Up. Up. Okay, let's keep going. What is the Five of Swords, please? What is the Five of Swords? This is way too many cards. One card. What is the Five of Swords, please? What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number one's backs? This one was pretty. We have the Magician card in reverse. Okay, we have some cards that flipped over here too. The King of Wands. Yeah, the King of Wands, the Five of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, the Six of Pentacles definitely has to do with this give or take energy. The Wheel of Fortune is like the Death card, the Five of Cups. So, and the King of Wands with the Eight of Swords. I think that you aren't really a sore loser. You're someone who is like charming and who can make fun and light out of situations that are disappointing. I think that you bring light to other people who are stuck in their head, and you give them reassurance and you give them solace. I don't know how to explain it, but especially when people need help, when people feel like they lost at life, lost at the game, you're like, okay, let me just help you. Let me just help you learn how to create out of nothing. Maybe if you would give your last grape to someone. I don't know, that reminded me of a grape. It's something about you being generous, even if you have barely anything. And they're like, you know what, I wish we would have been more appreciative of this from this person, because they can manifest so well. They can make something out of nothing. When life gives them nothing, when life gives them lemons, they literally try to make a whole, I don't know. It just seems to me that you are very much, you can be an optimist too, especially when things are down. You really help people like that. Yeah. And when people don't know their way, then you are a guiding light for them to know the way. And sometimes you're like, you know what, you don't have to follow to the beat of the drum. You can go off in your own lane. You don't have to follow societal standards. You can do your own thing. Whatever makes you feel comfortable, you do. And that shows other people that they can do that. Yeah. What is it called when people, they pave their own path and you allow people to see that they can pave their own path as well? Life doesn't have to be a structure. That also ties in with this area too. What is the Death card, please? Clarify the Death card for my group number ones. Clarify the Death card for my group number ones. We have the Ace of Swords. Wow. Interesting. Because usually, and the Strength card. Pushing past the ego, pushing past anything, the Three of Cups. You give people the truth. You are there to be saying, like, take charge of yourself, take charge of your emotions, take charge of what you know is the truth, follow your intuition. And it's okay to go through, it's okay to lose people. Like, you seem to have really good advice that people can trust, that they know it doesn't come from any sort of weird intention. Like, they're like, you will tell it how it is. And Leo, and when whoever your friends are, yeah, the High Priestess, whoever your friends are, whether that be a community that you have online or in person, it doesn't matter who your community is, it could be family. They really trust you. They're like, okay, let's go to group number ones. They know how to handle this. They know how to get through this hard, transformative time because I've seen them go through it. I've heard their stories. I can really trust who they are. Trust who they say they are. Yeah, the Hierophant in reverse. They won't give me any normal advice. They will give me advice that I need to hear. You're like, here, watch me do this, and you can do it too. Here, watch how I do it. Trust that it works. And they're like, you know what, it does work. And they don't give me what I want to hear. They give me what I need to hear. Group ones give me what I need to hear. Yeah, the Emperor. You are really trusted in what you made for yourself, the life that you made for yourself, and you continue to make for yourself. What is the Lovers? Clarify the Lovers, please, and then we'll be done with your reading, group number ones. What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number one's backs? What is the Lovers? Clarify. For those of you in a relationship, they may really enjoy how you guys have an equal give and take, or how you know how to be there for this person, and they're there for you, like you are naturally attracting that. What is the Lovers? But that's for you guys in a relationship. What is the Lovers card? But I also heard in general that you both, like, not even you both, whoever is single, whatever, you know how to take care of yourself, and you prioritize your needs first. Even if you don't think so, people think that, and they say that behind your back. They really feel like you value your emotional state, you value your rest, the frog right here. And they're like, you know what, I really need to be like group number ones, because they get rest. They know how to take time for themselves and say, no, I can't hang out. No, I can't do this because I need to move slowly. I need to really take care of myself. What is the Lovers card? Clarify the Lovers card. Okay. The Empress, the Ten of Swords, the Hermit. Wow. Whew. And the Nine of Wands. Definitely someone who's been through it, who's felt the pain of losing someone and gaining nothing from it, and then learned the hard way of saying, you know what, I've gained wisdom through this. And also, if this person, this past person, whoever this was, didn't give you anything, you were like, you know what, I need to tend to my wounds and look after myself. I think the good thing about you that people say behind your back is that you know your worth, and you've learned the hard way through experiences of knowing your worth. And you'd rather work on what you care about than give anybody the time of day that's just going to take and deplete from your energy, because you know at the end of the day that you will keep on giving, you will keep on loving, and nothing will stop that. But also you will stop this giving energy from other people that hurt you, and you will go into solitude because you know you need that more than anybody else. This Nine of Wands right here, tending to your wounds. Yeah, the World card in reverse. I think they say about you, I don't know if they think it or whatever, but some good things that people say behind your back is that you kind of leave people stuck. They assume that you would leave people stuck. Like you give people a double take, like, oh, I don't feel like I'm done, with you. What is this energy? Can we clarify one more card? What is this energy? Those three cards. What is this energy? The Page of Cups, wow, and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Oops, sorry. Yeah, I don't think I think you know how to be light about things. Even if you went through pain, even if you went through heartache or anything, you still know how to make light of a situation. You still know how to bring love and laughter and joy to a situation. It seems like also some of you like to care for your plants, or you're really good with plants, or something about you being loving towards nature or the things around you, like you stop to smell the roses type of vibe. But really, truly, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, if you went through a hard time, then they're saying that they love to make you laugh. If anything, people love to make you laugh, or they really appreciate the joy that you still bring to situations, even if it's been tough for you. Even if you've been through the strongest battles, you are still here with this Page of Cups, even if you don't have the energy. That's very strong to me, and that's very powerful. So group number ones, if that resonated, if you enjoyed this, then please subscribe and join our Moon tribe, our Moon family. And yeah, thank you again. Let me know if you like this setup, if you want. And I will see you in the next readings. Okay, my loves? Okay, bye. Hi group number 2s, welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the second picture in the thumbnail or the Fairy Lights Tarot, then this is your reading. Welcome. So let's get started. I already pulled oracle decks for you. So we have the Peacock. We have, we have Angel of Families. The angels surround both you and your family at the moment. We have Receptivity. Yeah. Farewell, and Angel of Balance. Okay. And then let's go ahead and pull your tarot cards for you. So what are the good things that people are saying behind my group number 2's backs? What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number 2's backs? What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number 2's backs? One card at a time, please. What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number 2's backs? I just want to say how loved you are. I really do feel a sense of love and accomplishment, and love, accomplishment, and just really proud of you. Even right here with the birds, I think of family and ancestors and people who've known you from your past. Whoever you had to say goodbye to, they have good thoughts of you more than you think, more than you know. You left an imprint on a lot of people that is of love, and they just are very proud to see how well you're doing, how well you're shining. And if you have had a glow up recently or in the recent past, that is very acknowledged, and you are definitely in the spotlight in some sort of way, acknowledged in that way of being seen, of being known, of being heard and loved. And you make a difference to a lot of people in the world. And when people have to say goodbye to you, they really take it in, because you are like, you share a story in people's lives. Like, you are someone who made an impact that people remember. And they're just like, you know what? Good for group number 2's. I'm happy for them. I'm proud of them that they're doing better. I'm proud of them that they seem like they are taking care of themselves. And even like your families, like I said earlier, your family really just love you still. They send good energy to you. Like, they wish upon a star, or they pray for you, whatever your family believes in. They hope the best for you, even when you're not with them. Like, you are protected, and so are your family. I feel like that's a separate message. But just showing that you are grateful for all the love around you, people in general just really see how you do not take anything for granted. Yeah. Like, you seem to really be at peace with yourself and finding who you are. Maybe some of you guys are really young. Like, some of you guys are just moving from stages to, like, let's say like college or after college, or just to new jobs, something like that. Maybe you feel young in an environment or in something that's happening to you, or maybe you just feel young again in life in general, like a breath of fresh air. Whenever I think of this, I look at all the characters, like the cat, the dragon, the birds, and it just makes me think of that Stephen King book about that kid that goes, what is it, a shed? Goes through a shed into a different land. I love that book. I don't know if you ever heard of it, but this old man is living in the real world, and he helps this old man out, and it's just a really sweet story. But you remind me of that kid that just goes into a new land and helps other people and makes new friends, especially like this one woman in the book. Like, she seems kind of like different looking, and I think all of them do, because something traumatic happened to all of them, like their city, because of like this leader or whatever. I forget. It's been a while since I've listened to it. But yeah, you're someone who just wants to help, who just either needs help and gets tended to. But either way, you make friends. Yeah, there's 2 of Cups here. I just see you as someone who's really connected to everyone, who values connection, who values love. And it makes you really shine. And you maybe are proud of your accomplishments. Maybe you are even proud of your morals, of how far you've come, of the lessons you've learned. Yeah. So what are the good things that people are saying behind... I want to learn how to bridge shuffle. What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number 2's back? The Knight of Pentacles right here. You are very intentional about your moves. You are very, very intentional about the vibe you give off to others. It's like almost like you may identify as an empath, but you're probably just someone who's very hypersensitive to everyone around you. Like you, wow. Yeah, you know what I'm noticing is a bunch of people, like there's 2 people right here, there's 3, there's many things. Like you connect to anything in life as long as it's through love. Sorry about that. But I wanted to say that I really wanted to say that you also take care of other people too. You remind other people. You say, hey, did you do this, hon? Like, I know you've been wanting to do that. Or did you forget about this? Thoughtfulness is your best attribute. One of your best attributes. I see someone picking up something that someone dropped on the floor and you're like, hey, is this yours? And they're like, oh my God, thank you. Like you save people's days without even realizing it. I don't know if you realize how bright of a light you are. You make me want to read like a fantasy novel, like, or even just watch a fantasy movie like Inkheart. I don't know if you ever heard of that movie. There's something very dear about your energy that makes me feel like I'm being taken to another world. Like this card is very strong and prominent with your energy. Something about just feeling love and feeling connection with you. It doesn't matter your gender. It really doesn't. Like whoever you're with, it's kind of giving also Drew Barrymore. You know how she's so loving with her guests? And I know people make jokes of it and everything, and it's whatever, but truly, she likes to make people feel grounded and to make people feel loved, and this is what you give. And it doesn't come off weird. It comes off as like, wow, I want to cry, you know? It's that type of vibe. So what are the good things that people are saying behind group number 2's backs? Yeah. What are the good things that people are saying behind? Something about you and angels as well. I don't know if angels are very... Yeah, maybe you're at a very blessed period of your life as well, and things are moving fast for you. Let's see, what is this one? I think this is the High Priestess. The High Priestess. Yeah, because the Fool, the Magician, and the High Priestess. Yeah, in reverse. Even if you're unsure of things. Even if you're unsure of things. Even if you're unsure of things, you still try to maybe even read about things. Maybe even educate yourself. Because you like to learn about other people. You like to learn what other people go through. I think that people really appreciate your knowledge and how you like to expand yourself. And how you like to learn and take your time with things. Because if your intuition can't guide you, then it's like, okay, what am I missing here? What am I confused about here? You make other people also trust you when they are confused by their own intuition as well. What are the good things that people are saying behind group number 2's backs? Oof. Oh my goodness. Okay, we have the Moon. I believe this is the Moon. You know what? It might be the Death card. Do not judge me. I haven't read these cards in a while and I've been rusty a bit. No, that's the Death card. That's so interesting to me. Sorry about that. But I do think regardless that the Moon has some significance with you because I split the deck and there was the Moon. So very interesting. But with the Death card, let me just continue. Good things that people are saying behind my group number 2's back. What are the good things that people are saying? Thank you. The 6 of Cups. Wow. You know what quote came to mind is the quote, you are the person that would have saved your child self. That would have helped your child self when I saw the 6 of Cups. That's beautiful. Yeah. You are very transformative, and the good things that people are saying behind your back is that you're doing good for yourself. You are really taking responsibility for your actions, for your truth. What are the good things that people are saying about my group number 2's? What are the good things that people are saying about my group number 2's? What are the good things? Oh, a lot of cards came out. What are the good things that people have said about my group? are saying about my group number twos behind their backs. Okay, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Some of y'all came from group number one. All right, I said it. The freaking Death card and the Hierophant in reverse here. Stand up. Okay, so we have the King of Cups too. Very well balanced in situations that are tough to deal with. You allow yourself to really trust, you know, your own self in situations that feel like are out of your control. You don't really, maybe people are like, this person's their own leader. You know, you're your own guidance to things. Like, you don't look up to other people for to tell you what to do. Like, you're your own person. You are your own judgment. And you're like, you know what, I'm gonna handle this because I am emotionally strong enough to handle it. Emotionally mature, I would say. One more card. What are the good things that people say behind group number two's backs? What are the good things that people say behind group number two's backs? Some of you guys do tend to, you know, enjoy the 420 time, and I think that you make people laugh when you are high. There's something about you, because the Six of Cups, and then when I looked up, it was 420 at the time, and that's why I laughed, but I didn't want to say anything yet. But yeah. To people who don't feel fulfilled, you definitely do grant some sort of comfortability to them, and you do it quick. Like if someone needs a blanket, I heard. Like if someone feels cold or something. Because the Nine of Cups, we think of someone who is very emotionally fulfilled, who's someone who's satisfied within themselves. And maybe you bring that. Maybe you try to bring that outwards to a lot of people. And they really recognize that, and they thank you for that because they're very happy about that. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. Your sense of community. Maybe you may be impulsive to things, and that's what makes you so entertaining. Like sometimes you could feel so passionate about something that you talk about it, and it's like it leaves people to feel very entertained. Or you do something that you wouldn't seem to do, but people are like, why did they do that? And then when you complete it, they're like, oh, now I get why they did that. I'm just going to trust that they know what they're doing. Because maybe you come off as someone who doesn't know what they're doing. But at the end of the day, it's like, oh, we should have let them just trust the process. Like we should have trust the process into what group number twos was up to. Yeah, you may be, this is Scorpio, this is Taurus, or you may be an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Anyways, let's clarify. What is the High Priestess? What is the High Priestess, please? That's 2 cards. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups and then the Queen of Pentacles in reverse now. But genuinely, I don't know if I would say that because I would say you give other people a fighting chance as well. There's something about not wanting to leave one stone unturned. Like you definitely try to, even though your intuition says to walk away, sometimes it's like, okay, let me give it my all though to make sure that I tried everything that I could before I walk away. Maybe the good things that people say about you is that you really do have a giving heart. But when someone takes advantage of you, yeah, when you lose a battle with the Five of Swords here, you're like, okay, but you can't break my stride. You can't break my heart. You can't totally break me in general because I am someone who doesn't get wavered that easily. You know, like you give other people, like you forgive, you know, there's something about you forgiving others. And you're not afraid to lose. You're not afraid to lose because you know you have a lot to give. Receptivity. Because you are always protected. You will always be taken care of. What is the Moon card? Clarify the Moon. Clarify the Moon. What is the Moon card? We have the Fool. Not being afraid to start over. Did I say the Moon again? I meant death. Funny. Not really being afraid to let down your guard and surrender to life. Not being afraid to say, you know what, I don't know what the F I'm doing right now. Or you know what, I'm going to start from scratch and begin again. And that really serves you in a way. That serves your environment, that serves who you are. It takes a weight off of your shoulders and you feel great. Like, just because things feel confusing or mysterious, like, you're just like, you know what, I got this. I'm okay to start a new chapter again because I've done this many times. Yeah. And you're okay to learn along the way. Even if you feel defeated, even if you feel like giving up, you know that there's a process to things. You know that there's a process to things. You're human, is what I'm saying. People love that you're human. And I know I'm going into depths and detail, and I know a lot of people probably don't go into depths and detail, but what I'm trying to describe to you is what other people are saying and thinking. I don't have their exact vocabulary, but this is the energy that I'm picking up. So just wanted to clarify that for you, because sometimes it could be like, I don't know anybody who talks exactly like that, but you don't have to. Like, these are what people feel, and these are what, like, the things that people say in a way. What is the Six of Cups? What is the Six of Cups? Okay, what is the Six of Cups, please? I heard you're really okay to make a fool out of yourself. Like, laugh and say that's life. Especially with that song coming through, Frank Sinatra's song coming through, like, how he said he's gone through the ringer, he's gone through a lot of things, but that was my way. But either way, it kind of has the same vibe of it. Like, that's life, and also I'll do it my way. That's just how you are. Yeah, like being your own authority in things. The Nine of Swords in reverse. With the Tower card in reverse, yeah, you really know how to get your way out of situations that may seem detrimental. You know how to avoid chaos before it happens. Especially with the Six of Cups here. You can speak lightly about things and people are like, oh, okay. Like, they like how you communicate, how you help people avoid problems. Like, oh, that could have been a bigger problem if you didn't fix that, if you didn't help me with that. I liked it a lot. What is the Hierophant card? Clarify the Hierophant. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Clarify the Hierophant, please. Just one. Just one will be good. We'll clarify those two cards and then we'll be done with your reading. We have the Star. Also, with the Ace of Wands in reverse, also I feel like there's something here about you don't allow people to get away with their egos. You don't allow people to get away with crap. Like, you don't give them any time of day. Like, you're kind of just like, okay, you're in your own bubble. You want to go through that, then you do you. And you just walk away. You're like, I don't want to figure it out. Even though you may be open-minded to other people, but at the same time, you sense when there is a stone that is just, that doesn't need to be picked up, because you're like, you know what, I have plenty of other people that I care about right now, and it seems like this person is not is going to be more of a hassle to me than give me anything, you know, give me anything that's going to help. Like, I think that you really just know how to be your own light, and also don't have to steal the light from others is also what I heard. Sorry, I'm all over the place, but I also saw the Magician card, so it makes me think of manifesting from your own, like creating what you want out of life. Yeah. So what is the Nine of Cups in reverse, please? What are the good things that people say behind group number 2's back? So we have the Temperance card. That's beautiful. And the Tower in reverse. What a lovely way to end your reading. Temperance is Sagittarius, by the way. But truly just accepting that life is ebbs and flows. Like, you have to be logical and practical and be grounded, but also follow your emotion. Like, sometimes, you know what? Sometimes life isn't going to be okay. You really do emphasize that, and that's okay. But I know how to avoid things by being within myself and not to be too delusional, to really trust that I will get through things, even if it does seem hard. Just really relaxed and just handling things properly and bringing a lot of relief to others around you is what I heard. So I'm going to leave that there, my group number 2s. I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found some sort of relief from this. But yeah, this is Aquarius too. This reminds me, this is just goes hand in hand with the peacock shining. You are a shining light, even if it may not be totally very much traditional, I would say. You definitely are different, but your uniqueness is what brings light to you, is what sheds light and makes you stand out from the crowd. So just continue to have that and don't lose that ever, because it's working out for you that way. That is how you succeed. That is how you are different. So, and that's how you should show up. But yes, I'm going to leave that there, group number 2s. Thank you. And if you enjoyed, make sure to like and subscribe to join our moon family. And I forgot to say this in group number 1, but keep spreading love in however way that means for you, because that will always be the answer. And I will see you in the next video. Okay? Bye. Hi, my group number 3s. Welcome to your reading. If you guys chose the 3rd picture in the thumbnail or the Meryl Tarot, then welcome. I don't know why I keep saying Meryl Tarot. Okay, let's do this. I already pulled your oracle cards. Let's see what good things people are saying behind your back. So first we have the snake. Then we have the judgment card, the security card, and the sadness card. So I wanted to clarify the sadness card, and these 2 cards popped up. So security and judgment. You know what I heard is that when people, good things that, just a disclaimer, by the way, let me just say this first right off the bat. This is a general reading, so take what resonates and, leave what doesn't. But also, I may be using language that you may not, that other people that you know may not use. But this is the energy and the feeling and the words, the type of words that they are using. I'm not giving direct sentences, but I am giving this is what people are saying about you, but just change it into their own way of saying it type of thing. So just wanted to give that disclaimer just in case, but let's get started. But right now, I honestly got the feeling of when people aren't taking a situation seriously, like the situation that they're in, you're like, no, I don't think you realize how much this situation is wearing you down, how sad it is bringing you, and you're shedding light. You're casting proper judgment onto this type of situation. You make other people feel very safe, and almost like they maybe develop a romantic connection with you, because I see her blushing, as in she feels safe. So maybe if you're in a type of connection or relationship, a person feels very attracted to you because of the security that you bring them, because of the sense of ease and love that you show them. They're like, oh, it's kind of giving that sense of warm heart. But that's for one of you, some of you. But other than that, I think that you also are someone who's just there, who is very loving and who shows their emotions on their sleeve. If someone feels afraid to show their emotions, you cry. You're like, okay, so I'm going to cry because I feel like crying. And almost like others get good energy from you. They're like, oh, this person's really real. This person, and also this reminds me of Pisces, by the way, with the fish right here. You don't have to be Pisces, but Pisces makes me think of emotions, being free with them. And you're not afraid, people watching you, and maybe they feel almost like they need to hold on to their security. Oh, they're different. Oh, they're just unique. And you're like, yeah, I'm unique, and that's okay. And maybe you even make people feel safe because you are so open, and they could feel like they can be their introverted self. It really depends on your type of personality, but you complement a lot of other people's personalities with the relationships you have. You balance them out. Let me just keep going. So we also have this card, Destroying Angel. And then to clarify those was the Call of Longing and the Gift. So I'm just going to keep going. And then I'm going to cover this. We have God of Spiritual Healing. An aspect of you or a situation in your life is in need of healing. And we have Angel of Vision. Someone is not revealing part of the story. Trust your feelings over what others say. Oop. And then we have Second Chakra, Archangel Ariel. So immediately with those, because I wanted to clarify this one, or I didn't clarify it, it was more so just wanting to be heard. And the good things that people say about you is that you really validate them, and you're not one to gaslight other people. And also, you go to the beat of your own drum, especially people have hurt you in the past. You're there to be that guiding light, and you're there to move mountains, if anything. The call of longing, yeah, and the gift, like you are a gift to others, and you also give gifts to others that they need, you know? You're that support. Especially with the call of longing, like you're like, okay, it's time to go my own way. No matter how short of a time you are in people's lives, you were that gift to them when they needed it the most. And then you go. Like you are someone, I think that one of your traits as a human is to not stay in places for so long when it comes to people or in general. Like you move to the beat of your own drum and you are very independent. I think people love that you are very independent and you stand out amongst the crowd and you're not afraid to. Yeah. And with this sadness card, if you aren't a very emotional person, if you don't resonate with that, then you're someone who allows other people to be emotional. You hold space for other people. You are the definition of holding space. And yeah, right here, if people feel like they have been hurt or deceived or scarred, like you shed vision on the truth for other people. Like you give healing by your touch or just by being in your presence. Yeah. Like you tell people the truth. You tell it how it is. And you're like that. It's like you're being guided. Like your intuition is here with the dove. Like you don't have any evil intention with this. Yeah. You also probably give great massages. Or you're just someone who is very like healing with their touch, I would say. And a good thing that people say about you is that you tend to the wounded, you tend to other people around you, and you also tend to yourself when needed. And also with the snake here, the snake has to do with untapped potential. The snake has to do with being creative. And I think people really believe that when you get out of your shell, you are very charismatic. You connect with others. And the sacral chakra right here has to do with creativity, has to do with your like your sensuality. And you definitely create with your sensuality. For those, I don't know if this might be personal, but this is the channel that's coming through. If you have like a high libido, whatever that means, like that type of drive, then you can create passion like out of that, like art or something beautiful, like music. You can create out of that feeling. Like there is something that has to do with potential in that area that you can create from. Maybe even in your lifetime you feel called to have children or create that type of aspect in your life, and they will become very much like also very creative. Like they will step in the same shoes that you have. But that was a separate message. Let's continue. What are the good things that people are saying behind Groot number 3's backs? What are the good things that people are saying behind Groot number 3's backs? The Six of Swords right here. There's something about you being able to leave a situation behind. What are the good things that people are saying behind Groot number 3's backs? Yeah, Three of Wands, making plans, going ahead, learning things, healing through things, and guiding yourself with your love and your intuition. And just, there's something about the Seven of Pentacles in reverse here. Like not putting energy into anything that you don't want to. Yeah, finding a new spark of something, learning new things, learning how to get out of situations. Yeah, allowing yourself to heal, to feel. What are the good things that people are saying behind Groot number 3's backs? Also with this too, the star. Okay, the same things are coming out. Also, the thing with this too is like you may not feel this is the truth, but this is what people are saying about you regardless. But yeah, you don't mess around with healing. You don't mess around with really, some of you guys may be water signs and some of you guys may have come from Groot number 2. I feel like everything's connected in a way. But yeah, the Ten of Swords, the Hierophant. Maybe you were blocked in a way of like not being able to open up your mind and your heart to things. You're really looking to pave your own path and beat the odds. Maybe for a long time you weren't able to heal a certain aspect of yourself or heal yourself in a certain way. There's no rest for... There's something about a saying like that. There's no rest for something. But you're all about the hard path in life. The King of Cups. Yeah, something about water sign. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But very well balanced in your emotions. Very much likes to plan ahead. Likes to problem solve. Likes to make a way for others and for yourself. Yeah. The Ten of Cups in reverse. You like to depend on what you believe in to give you guiding support, and I think people really admire that. People really admire how you can trust in the divine or whatever you believe in, because that is truly your guiding force. The amount of untapped potential you have is insane. Like, I think that's what people say, is that you are very creative. You can create a world of your own if you wanted to. You are a leader. The higher calling that you have, like, people say that whenever you feel called to something, you follow that. But also with this Call of Longing and the Snake card, it's like you maybe have been feeling the need to start something. Maybe some of you guys have started something or been wanting to start something creative. Oh God, maybe you have a gift. Like, maybe you genuinely are very talented in an area, and people are like, oh my God, this person really knows how to do this certain thing, or really knows how to create. What are the good things that people are saying behind my group number 3's backs? What are the good things that people are... Can we please have one at a time? Like, the same cards keep popping out. Most of the same cards. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. The vulnerability that you have is very rare. And it's like, people are like, oh, so you're going to lay all your cards out. And you're going to be like, yeah, so this is what I went through. This is who I am. I'm doing this to help you. Or I'm doing this to show you that it's okay to not be perfect. It's okay to have these issues. It's, even when I say not be perfect, I'm seeing like my cat, my cat bit on this card a while ago. Right here. You can't really see it because it keeps focusing on faces. But yeah, and it just reminds me of not being perfect, especially when the Six of Swords reminds me of moving away from a tough situation, moving away from things that didn't serve you. And that sucks that it didn't, because when I think of the past, this sign right here is giving the Hollywood sign, and people that go to Hollywood want to search for a dream, want to search for like... But it's harder, and there's piss on the floor, and it smells like shit, you know? But it's not what they dreamed of, and sometimes you can't afford to live there, and you gotta leave, and it's not what you expected, but it doesn't mean that you're gonna give up on your next adventure. It doesn't mean that you're gonna continue to stop. Like, you're having your own way, and I think a lot of people admire that about you. And sometimes expectations and disappointments happen, but you revert your attention back and you're like, okay, how can we problem solve this? How can we continue to do better for ourselves? Yeah, because sometimes things are crap and you have to leave them behind. And go towards what makes you happy, even if it doesn't feel happy in the moment. That's what sucks, is because sometimes it's best to heal through the pain. It's best to heal than sit in the past. Because you don't know what awaits for you on the other side. You're just taking what you have with you, which is like, what, your car? That's all you have? This is a freaking metaphor. But like, yeah. And you just got to keep going. And you don't know what the destination is going to look like, but you got to leave your past situation. That's all you know. And like you said, like I said, wow, that's interesting. Like, you give your faith in the divine, in whatever you believe in. You're putting your faith in that, and that's what's guiding you. The destroying angel, something about I don't know why I want to say destroying bridges, but sometimes it's necessary in order to complete your path, in order to continue on. Let me continue. I'm sorry. What are the good things that people are saying behind group number 3's backs? What are the good things that people Y'all, if you don't get it together, what are the good things that people are saying behind my group number three's backs, please? There's no winning. There's no winning. The moon definitely wanted to come out. I feel like that wants to show itself a lot in the readings. Good things that happen that people are saying behind my group number three's backs. Ooh, so we're just going to take the Five of Wands. Good things that people are saying behind my group number three's backs. Good things. Good things. Good things. The King of Wands. Good things that people are saying. Okay, so let's clarify. What is the Six of Swords, please? Clarify the Six of Swords. Can we get one card at a time? Yeah, walking away and giving up, like not wanting to put up with anything anymore. Just saying, you know what? I'm good. I think people admire that you can finally have victory over something. Yeah, the Strength card in reverse also has to do with giving up and just being like, I'm putting down this baton. I don't know who gave me this baton in the first place. I wasn't even in the race to begin with. Who put me in this race? Where am I? It's like, it's like you literally are taking off your blinds and you're like, I didn't even know I had blinders on. Wait a minute, did I sign up for this race? And it's just like, you're like, I'm going home. You immediately are saying it's not worth it. And so people are like clapping for you. Like when you do this, I'm seeing one person in the crowd being like, and they stand up slowly, and then everybody else is like, you know what? Yeah. And everyone's clapping and cheering for you as you walk. I'm getting the visual of Forrest Gump. This is the second time Forrest Gump has come through in this reading. But when Forrest Gump, I don't know what part it is. I think it's like something about like him like still running off the field maybe when he's playing football, and he's just continuously running and everyone's just cheering for him. Or there's something about that. I don't know what scene it is. I feel like I want to watch Forrest Gump now. But yeah, he just keeps on running and people are clapping for him and cheering for him. It's like it's giving that vibe of just like, you want your destination. You know your destination. You're going to keep going. You're not going to stop till you get there. It's like finally you're like, oh, I'm just going to keep on going because now I finally understand. Now I get it. I get the key to the puzzle. What is the Five of Wands in reverse, please? Clarify. Clarify the Five of Wands in reverse, please. Please. We have the Seven of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. Interesting. That is very interesting, actually. Can you clarify? The Star is Aquarius. So, because the Seven of Cups in reverse reminds me of illusions, delusions. I think you were very much people are saying that you were able to heal a lot of your things that you put your mind through, especially if you went through delusions of like avoiding conflicts, because the Five of Wands in reverse is kind of giving like avoidance energy of avoiding conflict, avoiding fights, passive aggressiveness. Excuse me. And you've actively like healed through that and have learned that that's not your happiness and you shouldn't waste your time and energy on things that aren't really happening, and find contentment within yourself. And I think people are proud of you for moving away from that passive aggressive energy, especially if people have had that towards you. Placed projections onto you based on what they think you're doing, who they think you are, and you're like, you know what, I'm just going to be happy in myself and allow myself to be my own shining light. There's something about the Six of Wands too that showed up that has to do with victory and recognition of your past efforts. And the Star too is also, it's about healing, right? It's about being that nurturing energy towards yourself. And yeah, like the Chariot's Cancer, but really stopping and taking time to heal instead of rushing forward, of saying like, you know what, something's wrong with my environment. I don't feel satisfied emotionally. I don't feel like I could just be happy with this one boat. You know, I feel like there's a bigger calling. Like I used to be so happy about this one boat that I had, my boat that I named Jenny. And now I don't feel like this is enough, even though I worked hard for this shrimp boat. And I don't know. And so you are searching for yourself and you're like, you know what, I think that this needs to be healed, this needs to be purged, this needs to be seen, sadness, loss, destruction, to be made anew. Like sometimes we have to have a tower moment for everything to destruct in order for yourself to be renewed and restored and feel like you could be content with the little things that you have again, or with who you are in general. What is the King of Wands? Please clarify. We'll clarify these 2 cards and then we'll be done with your reading, group number 3s. I hope you're enjoying it so far and it resonates. What is the King of Wands? What is the King of Wands? I just wish. Okay, so we have the Queen of Pentacles, we have the Justice card, the 3 of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. And the Strength card again. Interesting. The Page of Wands. There's something about you. There's something about you that has to do with, that has to do with really coming to terms that everything is going to be okay. And I think that there's something here about this might be another energy, you know, either or, but someone showing you love, someone coming towards you and like just wanting to give to you, wanting to plan with you, wanting to just sit in this energy with you. It's kind of like meeting you where you're at and saying it's all going to be okay. Meeting you where you're at and saying like, hey, I'm here too. Like there's no judgment. People are saying that you do not judge and that they just like, they also want to help you the way you help them. Like you may help a lot of people. You may be there for others, but they also want to be there for you too. Like there's this sense of balance within that. They also want to show you like the things that they've succeeded in, the things that they want to create, and they want to bring you on board as well. I don't know. There's something here about the Ace of Cups and someone giving you that appreciation of saying, I love you. Or like I'm giving examples, like maybe people are just, maybe you feel that love from others, like constantly pouring into your cup saying, you're doing a great job, you're just amazing, you're wonderful. And that's building up your confidence. There's something about people wanting to build up your confidence and come towards you and tell you that anything is possible. The Justice card here. Because they feel like you deserve it. They feel like whatever you're going through, even legal matters too. If anybody or you are going through legal matters, some people are saying that you deserve the right thing to happen to you. You deserve the best. Yeah, people really see a beautiful future with you. The Judgment card in reverse, that's crazy. Yeah. Like if you felt like people weren't there for you, people want to be there for you. If you feel like people aren't there for you, people don't care about you, people do care about you, is what I'm saying. Yeah, the 4 of Wands, family, connections. What is the Ace of Pentacles, please? Clarify the Ace of Pentacles for my group number 3s. What are good things that people are saying behind my group number 3's backs? You are very valued. Valued? Valued. The Judgment card in reverse. What is the Judgment card in reverse? I think with the Pentacle in reverse, people are saying that you don't really probably see, like, that you are your own creation. Like, you have so much potential to do what you choose to do. Like, they're like, if they only knew. If they only knew their light. If they only knew the things that they could create. Who they are. Like, people want to give you your flowers. You just have to take them. What is the Judgment card in reverse? Then we'll be done. No. What is the Judgment card in reverse? Then we'll be done. The 6 of Pentacles. Wow. The World card in reverse. People miss your giving energy. If some people aren't in your life and left, people really miss who you are and the givingness that you give, that they receive from you, and they will never forget that, because you are so intuitively guided towards other people. Like, genuinely, you will talk to somebody and you will say something and they really needed to hear it just by you being yourself. Yeah. And also maybe people misunderstand you at first, and then they're like, oh, this person's so amazing because, yeah, happy ending. Like, you are someone who can help people overcome things. even if it's just by a quick joke or just by being there to listen. Like, you can genuinely be a listening ear. People really do think that you are a great listener. And, yeah, you are truly an opportunity for people to look at themselves and realize, like, maybe I should continue to give as well. Like, you inspire others to be that guiding light. You inspire others to wake up their intuition. Whew. So I'm going to leave that there, group number 3s. I really hope that resonated and you guys enjoyed that in any way. And let me know. And also keep spreading love in whatever way that looks for you, because that will always be the answer. I'm sorry. And I will see you guys in the next reading, okay? Bye.